Welcome to Tunnels Hardcore Media, everybody. Leave a like, leave a comment. Going over Dollar Tree, the fall of dollar stores with the Aussie baby. Let's see what's going on here.
Like toenail clippings there for $1 for each one.
Let's go over here. Start from the beginning.
Shit there is still $1. You can buy like toenail clippings there for $1 for each one.
There are over 36,000 dollar stores across the U.S.
Jesus.
That's more than
Jesus.
one store for every 10,000 people. These companies have long been Wall Street darlings.
During the Great
Bless
Recession
you!
in 2009, 2010, both Dollar General and Dollar Tree were two of the best performing stocks in the S&P 500 in those 2 years.
Yeah,
The
sure.
share price for Dollar Tree and Dollar General, the two biggest
That's
players
really
in the
good.
space,
Holy shit.
far outpaced the S&P 500.
God damn.
Holy
Jumping
shit!
over 1,500% between 2008 and 2022.
Wow.
But over the past 2 years, the stocks of both companies have plummeted. And the
It's
outlook,
not a fucking
at least in the near
dollar.
term,
Ouch.
isn't showing promising signs of recovery.
They ruin
We had
communities.
this
They ruined
growth
communities,
over
bullshit.
a period of decades, but in the last decade, we've added about 50% more stores,
Yeah.
and that's brought a number of challenges.
Dollar General and Dollar Tree have both cut guidance recently, which set off alarm bells for investors.
So what's happened to dollar stores? And what do these companies need to do to get back on track?
You know, I tell you what the fuck happened is that I go to the
Yes.
dollar store and it's not $1.
Yes!
Straight up.
Damn tootin' right!
Like that might sound stupid, but like if I go to the dollar
not stupid.
store and something's $7,
It's not $1. There's something
it's
wrong
like,
with that shit.
it's like back in the day, you go to Dollar Tree, you try to find something that's more than $1. Now you go to Dollar Tree, you try to find something that is $1. It's
Well,
crazy.
It's nothing. It's like, yeah. You're damn fucking right.
What they need to do is they need to pull a page out of the Wendy's the Wendy's cookbook. Go ahead and
The
rename
Wendy's?
the Dollar General to Value General, and that way you can charge $3.29 for small fries again.
Exactly, dude. They need more milkshakes over there at Dollar General. They need more milkshake.
Yeah.
Chocolate, strawberry,
I blame
vanilla.
Dollar
Biden.
General,
They make it
Dollar
real
Tree, and
strawberries,
Family
real
Dollar are
chocolate.
the
Not
three
the
largest brands
fucking,
in
you know,
space. Dollar
fake
Tree
shit,
owns
you
both
know what I'm
Family
saying?
Dollar and its namesake brand. In fiscal 2023, the two companies brought in nearly $70 billion in
Damn.
combined
they
revenue.
need more milkshake.
That's
All
a
three
lot.
brands have thousands of stores across the country, but target very different areas and demographics. Dollar Tree sells a lot of
Yeah, I went to this
seasonal
one.
and discretionary items,
They
think
level
wrapping
up,
paper
is
and
what they need
toys,
to do.
typically in suburban strip
Yeah.
malls. The Family Dollar chain, which the company acquired in 2015 for $9 billion, is generally found in more urban areas. Meanwhile, Dollar General focuses on
actually
a
not
primarily
allowed, isn't
rural
it?
customer base.
The roots of Dollar
God damn.
Damn, look at the East.
Bro, imagine
Holy
living here.
shite. Look at that, Aussie.
That's
Look at that,
crazy.
Aussie, baby. Look at that.
Yeah, that's a lot of dots. Yeah. There's one.
Yeah.
That's insane.
stores were in rural America, outer suburbs of metro markets. It was sort of the places where there wasn't sort of a big established value retail presence.
A key thing to understand about dollar stores is that their main goal is to be an affordable place to shop with whatever set budget you have. Not necessarily
It's
the
not-
best
it's not
value
that
for
way
your money.
anymore.
For example, this box of 15 dryer sheets is $1.25. It's a better quote-unquote deal to go up the road to Target and get a box of 240 of them for $10. But if
Remember what I said earlier?
Holy fuck. Oh, tell me.
It's actually crazy. This is exactly what I fucking said. Fucking exactly. That's 100% what
Well-
it is.
But if you're low income, you can't buy in bulk. Let's go back here, dude. Let's go back. How much? 240. 2 to 1.
It was sort of the places where there wasn't sort of a big established value retail presence.
A key thing to understand about dollar stores is that their
It's
main goal is
just-
to be an affordable place to shop with whatever set budget you have. not
Hurry up.
necessarily the best value for your money. For example, this box of 15 dryer sheets is $1.25. It's a better
It's only
quote-unquote deal
15. 15? Why the fuck am I gonna get 15 sheets? Why the fuck am I gonna get 15 sheets? That's only for like a few loads. Versus 240, which we looked at, and that's $10. At Target, which is too much. You could go to Target there. That's figured. You go to Winco, you go somewhere else. You go Walmart or Walmart. Excuse me, what's the difference? What the fuck's the difference? What's the difference? Walmart, they're all the same. It's all the people that go there eat.
Go up the road to Target and get a box of 240 of them for $10.
Remember what I said earlier?
You're kidding.
It's
Your
actually
10 cents.
crazy.
I mean,
This is exactly what I fucking said.
There.
Fucking exactly. That's 100% what it is.
It's a lot of money.
People can't buy in bulk if they're broke.
Yeah.
$10 is your entire budget for the trip to the store. It makes
Yeah.
more sense to go to the
Pre-launch.
dollar store.
I'm just saying that's the way
On
it
the
is.
outside, these types of stores may not look so bad. From 2019 to 2023, sales have increased by about 30% for Dollar Tree and about
Yeah.
40% for Dollar General.
That's real good.
In the same time period, these companies have added over 5,000 stores. New stores will naturally increase revenues, but that can mask
It's not
slow sales growth
dollar.
at existing locations.
It's not dollar.
But you can't just keep building more stores. Like, eventually you're
Yeah.
going to hit saturation point.
Yeah, they did.
It's not
They
like
had
I
too
remember.
much.
I remember I learned this in WoW, and I was like, "How can I? I'm
It
not
was
going
in
to sell all
WoW.
these in 24
If you
hours."
did
on
this in
auction house. Like,
WoW,
what am I
oh my
doing?
fucking god!
Yeah, there's too many of them.
If people would listen to WoW and gaming more often, we wouldn't have this fucking problem. WoW predicted this. There you go. WoW subscription. Okay. Don't listen to people, you lose subs. Same thing. You know?
Companies can say, well, we're still growing revenues nicely. Both companies are saying
They made way too many stores. I mean, seriously. Okay, seriously? Without the gaming involved here, they made way too many stores. We all knew this. I mean, I know business. I do that since high school. I actually still retain stuff from. You build way too many stores. Things aren't $1. People don't like that. It's cheaper. I don't see. Thing is, they made way too many stores. They're gonna have to cut half of them. Because they should know better. I mean, that was stupid business. What they did is they just said, we're gonna make too many stores, make a buck off that, and then later on we know they do that.
they're taking
I
market
did.
share. And these are all true statements, but when you really drill down to where you're taking share, like at a per store basis, and that's where you would suggest that perhaps they aren't, that they're losing some share.
Yeah.
High inflationary times disproportionately affect lower income consumers. Dollar General's core customer base, which is households earning less than $35,000 per year,
Jesus.
contribute to about 60% of its overall sales.
We're in a strange time where the
God
job
damn.
market is still relatively strong, and that means middle and upper income households don't feel that same level of pressure to turn to a different store or to shop dramatically different than their everyday habits. At the same time, the core customer, those lower income customers that rely on dollar stores, are getting even more selective and are tending to buy needs versus wants. Things like food that just tend to be lower margin.
Yeah.
Lower margin.
Yeah, people can't afford
Yeah.
to buy little bits of bullshit
It is-
anymore. It's actually crazy how bad it is for the
No
working
brainer.
class. Like, that's one of the things to me that's like so shocking, that so many people that are like in the working and lower class don't ever realize how bad it is and try to vote in their own best interest. Being poor is expensive, bro. It's actually like if and here's the thing, is like, now that I have money, there's like all of these things that I get for free. Like there's tons of like advantages and
connections.
opportunities and little incentives that you have if you have money. And you guys know this, right? Like any of you guys make over like $100K a year. Like you'd know that like there's PCs. Yeah,
If you make $1 a day like I do, or 10 cents, actually, my 10 cents is going to you. No, it's not 10 cents. Listen, we can go over that later. You're getting your
get a
money.
free PC, and you get free stuff, exactly. And so like you see where that comes in, and it's not just like, oh, it's because you're a streamer. Like if you're making a good amount of money,
Yeah, it is.
There are a lot
is.
of things that
It
you
is.
just simply do not have to.
It is. If you're a streamer, you're a big time streamer. You get connections. You got all these companies that know who you are. You're gonna get stuff for free. Because you got connections. All right. They're to want you to buy stuff. They're to give you stuff for free, and hopefully, it's like a sponsor. It's not like a sponsor, but it's like ads. It's like ads. It's like, hey, we give this person stuff. Maybe they'll say something on here about our product. It's free. It's free. Ad space. It's free advertisement. Even though I don't know. I've never seen his stream before. I know him because this pops up all the time on my screen. So I see this stuff. So it's like, there's stuff that I do agree and don't agree with him on. Some of it's funny as hell. And some of it, but
to worry about. A rich person has more disposable income to invest into as well. Well, yeah, exactly.
Duh.
And so because that money is being invested and it's keeping up with the inflation in a better way, their wages are not. So it's like the more money that you're spending out of your wage on direct prices and direct things, that's kind of like, it kind of falls into the same category of understanding why a sales tax is actually a tax more on the poor. It's a progressive tax on the poor, which is a whole different conversation. But if you've been broke and you haven't been able to like,
it keeps us lower income down. It doesn't matter with COLA, cost of living, and each time like they raise like Social Security, COLA, cost of living, inflation on everything else, on food goes up because these dumbasses that are running the states, running the country, not just running the country, it's not just politicians, but some makers of these foods and selling these foods, they say, hey, the poorest are getting COLA increase. That means we can raise our prices, which means people on Social Security, disabilities, and low income, and those that have just minimum wage are stuck. You're not making any money because these dumbasses keep on raising their prices. It keeps us down. We're not making any money no matter how high you raise the COLA or minimum wage, because you have to freeze prices on food, rent, and everything else. I know business. I know what's going on here. It's like they have to freeze prices in order for low-income people to catch up and be able to save money and stuff like that. You can make the argument about getting a better job, but the thing is, there aren't these better jobs to be had as much. You also have AI that's taking over some of these jobs.
afford stuff, you'd know that things like, you know what it's like? If you're broke, when you're trying to run, it's like you're playing quap. You have to move every knee and every shin and every finger and every foot and make sure you don't move too far or too up. Same analogy. Have I used this one before? I don't even know if I have.
He's so fucking
but
right.
Like, yeah. So you're playing quap. Is it? That's it.
Dollars.
Yes.
The dollar store and buying food inflation is a lot like co-op. He's so fucking right.
And so every single thing, it's like playing a survival game. Everything matters. Like you have your, instead
It
of your
is,
hunger
it is,
gauge,
though.
you've got
It's
well,
not
you have
true.
your
It's-
hunger gauge, and then instead of your water gauge, it's your gas gauge. Like how many of you guys have experienced anxiety with basically having to
Anxiety
drive
every
somewhere
day,
that's
though.
far away and the financial strain that will put on your money because of gas?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
you're
I don't
playing
even
solo
use the
self-found.
vehicle.
It's nuts. Yeah, every day? Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I
will
use
my
the
car make
buses,
it?
I
That's another
walk.
really big factor, too. It's like being able, and that's another thing, is that there's a lot of, like, health anxiety things
Having
that, like,
vehicles is a
people that are
luxury.
poor have that, like, people that are even middle class or well off don't even know exist, right? So, like, for example, if your car fucking, like,
Don't have
the
problems.
absolute fucking stress when your car stops working and you're broke. Now what?
You're broke back.
Fucking now what? Dude, it's intense. That's so bad. Like, I remember I was at, like, some grocery store, and I remember my car stopped working there, and I was so stressed out, I walked all the way home. I didn't even ask anybody to pick me up. I just walked all the way home with my groceries.
Wow. That's fucking
It was
hardcore
fucking
shit.
bad, man. Car doesn't start immediately, heart attack? Yeah. How many of you
Yeah.
guys, like, have had the like,
Been
your
there.
car do something
Been there.
weird, and
Been
then
there.
panic attack? Fuck,
Been there.
fuck,
Been there.
right?
Yeah, fuck. That's
Absolutely.
right,
Is shit
yeah.
stressful? Yeah.
Yeah, it
Really
is.
bad.
Means they are less profitable, but food and household items have become increasingly important to the dollar store customer.
Yeah.
In its 2024 second quarter earnings call, Dollar General said it's decreased its non-consumable inventory by 13% versus last year. The effect of inflation is also apparent at Dollar Tree stores whose long differentiated strategy
Was
a
actually $1.
store-wide $1
Yeah.
price point.
Yep.
In 2021, that changed.
Even if
It's no
That's-
longer
that's
Dollar
it.
Tree, it's Value Tree.
Yeah, just call it what the fuck it is. It's a value tree. It's not a fucking dollar store. I mean, when you do that, it's condescending, and you're really making people look stupid. And people are like, "What the fuck? It's not a dollar. Why are you calling it a freaking dollar store when it's not? You know, it's not a dollar store. Call it value. Just call it value. I think some people actually get pissed off and don't go to these dollar stores just because of the fact that they're advertising as a dollar store and it's not. I mean, how many times have you and other people said, you know, and said it's not a dollar store? It's like, what the fuck? Why do they call it that? It's not a dollar store. I have. I'm sure plenty of you have. It's not. It's not a dollar store.
if you just take a step back and you think about
Value Tree, that's
sort of
great.
the magic
Just
around
call
a
it what it
retail
is.
box where everything is $1.
Yeah.
And if you have 8 items in your basket, it's going to cost you
$8.
$8. And now
You're
you
ripping
put
them off.
$1.25. It reduces some of that magic overall. And
It does.
sounds silly, but
It does, because it's not $1. It's
It's false. It's false advertising too, which is supposed to be illegal as well. It's supposed to be illegal as well. It's supposed to tell how much it is, so that's gonna drive people off. They're not gonna go bother even shopping there if you're ripping off the customers. Why the fuck would I go there? I don't. I mean, if it's a real price, then that's something else. But when you're putting out false advertising on purpose, it's like, if that happened to me, I'd be like, fuck you. I'm not paying that. It says $1. It's like I'm going somewhere else. Yeah, I say F you. That's it. I'm out. I'm not buying that.
It's called Dollar General. It's $1.25. That's not. It's not $1.25 General. It's not $1.25 Tree. It's Dollar Tree.
Yeah,
False fucking advertising.
it is.
confuses the shopping experience,
It pisses
makes it a
people
little
off.
more complex.
Real bad.
Some of the dollar store's lackluster financial results can be pointed to the conditions of its physical stores.
It's just a less desirable
Oh,
place.
these places are shitholes. Like, I'm telling you, I've been to the Dollar Tree. I've never been to a single Dollar Tree that wasn't a shithole. Like, every single one of them are. But, like, that's fine. Like, you go to the Dollar Tree, you going into a shithole. That's just the way it is. They're ghetto, all of them. Absolutely they are.
They're
Yes.
ghetto. They're ghetto.
There are boxes everywhere, everything like that. Like, you got, like, they've got, like, soda in the back that, like, when did this...
I mean, what do you expect?
2021. The
Yeah.
fuck?
You expect ghetto.
Shocked. I mean, the whole idea is that dollar stores are
The people.
convenient, but if you
Expect
go there
the
and there's only
worst
one cash register
type of
open
people.
and there's 8 people in line, it takes 10 to 15 minutes to
Y'all ever seen the videos of the people getting in fights
It's
at Dollar Tree
like
lines?
that everywhere.
Oh my
so-
check
God.
out that you're losing your convenience angle.
Yeah.
Or
That's called
sometimes
real life.
There's boxes in the aisles you can't even get down the aisle because it's,
Yep.
it's blocked.
So my stock room is literally
I've never had that problem. I don't think. If I did, I don't remember it. There, other places, there, plenty Walmart have had that problem. Winco, I've had that problem in some places, but they eventually they move it as soon as they restock and stuff like that. It's clear. Every store has that though. So I mean, that's for just a certain amount of time. But That's
overflowing.
life.
Look like this.
So tell me, does your Dollar General look like this?
Yes. Absolutely. Yep.
they could all be like that.
Customers notice
Mine
when a
does.
company is not minding the store. They see that there are boxes that are cluttering aisles. They notice that the item they want
It's
is out
like
of
that
stock.
everywhere.
And so they may decide to go elsewhere. And Dollar Tree and Dollar General have been
I'm gonna be real. If you're broke,
It's like that everywhere.
you're not gonna go and be like, "There's boxes everywhere." I'm not gonna Target instead. I don't see anybody doing that.
Yeah.
Like maybe I'm sure like somebody does that. Somebody's done that. But like as like a user behavior, customer behavior, I don't see that.
having execution problems.
Yeah, if it's always blocked, then you're not going to bother to go there with stuff in the way, because obviously they don't care about having you there. If they're blocked, the aisles are blocked. It's like, well, you must not want to sell anything. It's a huge offense to customer, and that goes for other places I go to as well. It's happening a lot more. It's not just Dollar General, it's Walmart, Winco sometimes, so it's like,
That have contributed to a tougher
You step
economic
over.
backdrop.
Inventory challenges were especially apparent during the pandemic. These
Wow, what a
smaller
surprise.
sized, more affordable products normally found at dollar
$1.
stores were deprioritized by manufacturers.
Customers that were then going into the stores, even if they found a store that was operationally okay, the assortment was now very different and didn't have some of the items that were the reason that they went to the discount channel in the first place.
Understaffing
Yeah, those items like those items are effectively like loss leader items. Those are the ones that get people in the store. Those are the ones like, yeah, I want to go there for detergent because I can't afford to pay like $11 or $12 for Tide.
also became
Yeah,
more apparent.
sure.
The dollar store playbook has historically operated on a lean labor model. That has long created problems for both companies.
What they mean to say by lean labor model is that there's only one checkout line available, and it's the person who started working there last week.
But during the pandemic,
And
those
self-checkout
issues
is
were
closed.
exacerbated.
When COVID hit and the government was paying out subsidies, and there was a situation where lots of employees just opted out, didn't go to work, they didn't need to. And so then you got into this situation where, the stores started to fall over.
Dollar General and Dollar Tree have also faced
49 people have been killed at Dollar General stores since 2014. That doesn't really tell me a lot.
That's
How
not
many
a
people have
lot.
been killed at KFC?
That's not a lot. That's not a lot. Look, how many people were killed at 7-Elevens and these other liquor marts? Hundreds? Hundreds? That's not a lot. 49 is low. What the fuck does that even mean? That's very low, actually. I was surprised it isn't 10 times. I was surprised it isn't 490. What are these guys on?
Probably more than that. What about
Yeah, it can't be
McDonald's?
49. I'd say there's a lot that's gone unreported.
It's not that many people.
It's not.
Like,
It's
we're
low.
acting like this is a big deal. It's 50 people. That's like,
Yeah.
like
it's bad. It's bad that it happened, but
2 people a year.
it's low.
It's 5 people.
What,
a
what are
year.
you trying to do? Try to make them look worse than they are? It's not. helping you
numerous
decide.
worker safety violations in their stores over the past decade. In the beginning of 2024, Family Dollar was fined.
Nah, bro. Employees have been stabbed, fatally shot, held at gunpoint, punched, and pistol whipped on the job. This is such bullshit to blame this on Dollar General. Get the fuck out of here. Like, Dollar Generals are going to be popular in low-income areas. And in low-income areas, crime is going to be more popular because people don't have the money to afford the food. So, of course, you're going to have...
A lot more mentals. A lot more mentally fucked up people in the head are be there. So, yes, in low-income areas where people are fucked up more in the head than, medium, in higher income places, that's what happens. More mentally fucked up people and stuff, mentally ill, and
more people that are going to have interactions with criminals there. Like, it's the community. Yeah, so they need security. I agree that they need security. I do. That's not what causes crime. You think that not having... You think people rob... Why aren't there a bunch of rich people breaking into Walmart and stealing everything out of it? They don't do that.
They have it mentally together, for one. Two, they got money. Three, they just don't need you,
That it's poor people that do that because they don't have the money. Were you fucking retarded? Of course people steal things because they don't have money.
Over $41 million for rodent-infested warehouses. Family Dollar has been a burden for the Dollar Tree brand ever since its acquisition back in 2015.
It was really supposed to be sort of the Dollar...
They use their ability to be stores. Okay? Economists told Dollar Tree, Dollar Stores, Dollar General their ability to be stores. A lot of us knew this, that they're building too many thousands of stores. And this is what happens. This is a natural side effect. What they want to do is just reap the whirlwind of making all this money, and now with inflation and stuff like that, and people are leaving in droves for other places, better places to buy stuff. This is what happened. They knew this was going to happen.
General fighter. Yeah. The challenge was that Family Dollar had always been the weakest of the dollar stores. It was never as profitable. It never grew as much. And
because it fell off, bro. Like, it fell off. Like, I remember back, like, Dollar Tree started popping up in, like, 2005, somewhere around there. And I remember my mom and I, we would go to Dollar General, or like, Family Dollar. And both of them were dog shit compared to Dollar Tree. Because even in 2005, Family Dollar was trying to put shit up there for $3. Then we go to Dollar Tree, everything's actually a fuck.
My mother and father would, because of the type of people that would go in there. And the craziness that could happen. This stuff. This is low income, urban areas. And the kind of people that go in there usually don't want to be around, But,
fucking dollar. So yeah, that's the big difference. That's what happened in shitification, exactly.
Because the management of Family Dollar knew that it was going to be sold, they stopped investing in lots of things.
Yeah.
So even today, I mean, you're seeing, outdated technology systems, outdated distribution centers, DCs that don't have air conditioning, HVAC systems at stores that are falling apart. So these are long legacy issues.
Can you fucking imagine that? Like, you're like working there, you're dealing with like people trying to fucking kill you, and then you can't even get AC. Oh God.
And I've been to plenty of places there's crazy people there, and they just sit there in line sometimes and go over what they cannot pay. And it's like, why the fuck am I here in this environment? I got better places to go to.
That Dollar Tree just didn't make the proper investments in, despite now in their 9th year of ownership.
Family Dollar is the only one of the three brands that has seen a decline in foot traffic from 2019 to 2024.
Because it's not a Family Dollar, it's Family Dollars. Like, that's the reason why. They fell off.
and now Dollar Tree wants to get rid of it. But aside from the internal struggles that these companies are grappling with, Walmart has also become a major problem for them.
When you go back to the Great Recession and the dollar stores were doing well, Walmart was not putting up strong same-store sales growth. I think that's where there was trading away from Walmart and moving more to the dollar stores. The opposite seems to be happening today.
Well, yeah, because the Walmart prices were higher than the dollar stores back then, and now they're about the same.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
Yeah.
Anybody that's been to these places knows that.
No competition, better environment, well, somewhat, depending. Let's say it's just better environment, actually level up better at Walmart, Winco, and dollar stores, type stores.
They're gaining share of that lower middle income wallet, and they're bringing in newer middle and upper.
And it's not as much false advertising either as dollar stores. It's not as much BS,
Income consumers.
Walmart is keenly aware of how good these dollar stores have been for a long time, and have learned a lot from them as well.
90% of Americans live within 10 miles of a Walmart store. To put the impact of Walmart into context, the retail giant increased its U.S. sales by about $4.5 billion in its most recent quarter.
What is that, like 1% though?
That's about 4% higher than the year prior.
Oh,
it's also about half the amount of Dollar General's total sales last quarter.
Damn.
And about 60% of Dollar Tree's total sales.
Yeah, Walmart's fucking
massive. A big
massive.
part of the retail giant's recent success is due to its investment in e-commerce.
A lot of people just buy things online now. I think that's also another really big component.
Yeah,
is that like online shopping has become way more popular, and so like now like we have a local grocery store. It's
they like to have to go through all the people. I mean, me and a lot of people I know, and even celebrities I've talked to, they don't like to go out. They don't want to be harassed by fans and stuff like that. And normal people, they just don't like being in that crowds. And so I don't really much either. If I do, I need to exercise. I need to go out and move. But nobody likes to be around dozens of people just one line and having to wait, a half hour or more, 45 minutes, just to get through checkout. And this popped up, online stuff really boomed with COVID and stuff, and people said it's like, hey, this is genius, which it was. And now online shopping is a multi-billion-dollar business for a reason, because it's convenient and you don't want to be around all these people that's toxic, mentally, and sometimes you can actually feel what they're feeling, the negativity. You can feel it and everything. And it just washes you, kills you, your soul and stuff like that. It's like, why the fuck am I going to the store? If I didn't do it just to get exercise or something, I would just do everything online. It's easier and stuff like that, but...
It's called HEB. And at the local grocery store, everywhere, like, all you have to do is you just put in an order and then they deliver it to your car if you want to do that. Like I'll go in and just shop because like, I don't know, like I wonder if like when I'm like 70 years old.
Well, the thing is, you buy online, they can get the wrong thing or else they can't find it. And a lot of times it's easier for me just to go there and make sure that I get the right thing. Or if they can't find it, if they can't, I would go somewhere else and get it. You don't want to pay somebody online over and over just, go from, it's easier for me to do that if I'm walking, taking the bus. It's no brainer for me, and rather than paying all this money to have stuff delivered, I'm going to go out and do it myself.
Am I going to be like one of those boomers that like goes in, it's like, oh, I don't have a cell phone now, right? Something like that. Am I going to be like the Luddite or something like that person? But either way, shopping remotely, yeah, I like to go in, sure. And but we used to have food delivered, right? My mom would have it delivered as well, but I don't really do that. Anyway, point is that a lot of people are doing this, and Walmart also offers it. Like, but at your Walmart, do they have like that area? Usually it's like on the side of the store where they like take the food out and they'll like give it to you. Because like that's what they have for us. Where like if you go nearby, they'll like, yeah, exactly, the pickup. And like Dollar General and like Dollar Tree don't have that.
Legacy brick and mortar companies like a Walmart, Home Depot,
That's a really
Best
good point.
Buy.
Yeah.
I like to say they made about 5 years of e-com and digital investments in about 12 to 18 months.
Yep.
Yeah, they got
during
that.
COVID.
Yeah,
so the digital capabilities of a lot of companies have also gotten a lot better
They got a
in
lot
recent
of
years.
that, right.
Dollar stores, because
Well, they're adapting to what consumers want. Consumers don't want to have to go inside to the store because people value their time differently now. And I think time is seen more as a currency. And I think that what's caused time to be seen more as a currency is the amount of apps that allow you to save time. Like things like Uber, Uber Eats, DoorDash, stuff like that.
Yeah.
All of those things
DoorDash
give you
is
the
a
ability
piece of
to
shit
like
company.
realize that I can
Stole
spend a
my
little bit
money.
more money and then save that time.
the investments you have to make to pull off a larger
Food apps.
online
Plus the
business have not
DoorDash.
been able to move as quickly in those ways.
Dollar General says that the middle and upper income consumers have become more engaged in e-commerce, and
Yeah.
those customers may not be trading down to dollar stores like they used to. Beyond
And
e-commerce,
another component for this too that some people might not know about is that Amazon has something, I think it's called like Amazon Pantry, where if you
Yeah,
order enough
pantry,
food
fresh
from Amazon,
foods.
that they will ship all of that food to you for no delivery fee directly.
That's only if you're in a city. If in major cities, in specialized areas. It's not where I live, though. They don't have that where I am, though, which is doesn't make any sense because I'm in a big area myself, but they still service most areas, just bigger cities.
to your house. I think it's like over $100 or $200 or something like that. Amazon Fresh, yeah, I don't know. I remember I thought it was called Pantry. I'm not sure, but and so it's not just
Those
from
richer
Walmart.
people.
It's also from the online retailers as well. It used to be 100. Yeah, that's what it was. My mom would do it before.
another consideration is dollar store's heavy
Right,
investment
well,
in its
that's
grocery offering. At the same time, discount grocery companies like the European
Yeah.
chain
Aldi
Aldi are
is
growing
big.
rapidly in the U.S.
They are.
Its
I've never been
location
there.
count has increased by about 1,000
Yep.
stores over the past
I've never
decade.
even seen one.
I think
It's
Aldi
cheap.
and Lidl.
It's cheap to itself. It gives Walmart and Winco a run for their money as well. Some things are cheaper, some things are more. Depends. Each of these stores, Walmart, Winco, Aldi, stuff like that. There's different prices that are higher and lower on different items. So it's good competition.
Still are a lot more important than the financial media tends to think they are, because they're privately owned and they're small stores
European.
and they don't have the profile that Walmart or Amazon has. But there are thousands of Aldis, and those are almost always in the same markets that the dollar stores are.
Not in the same area.
Even as
low-
inflation
low
normalizes,
income,
dollar stores are not well positioned to benefit.
We have lower interest rates, and the consumer
Well,
is
they're inconvenient. That's another thing. It's like you go inside to the store, you can't order online. There's no
There's not as much variety as this is another big thing. Is these dollar stores. So dollar stores is like a 7-Eleven in a way, or or gas station, just a standby, just to get by for tonight or a few days. You go to Walmart, you go to Winco, you go to Aldi. You have much more variety, and it's going to last you longer. And dollar stores don't have that. They don't. And when they don't have that variety in those products that you need, and things are limited there, you're going to just say, F it, I'm going somewhere else where they have that variety. I can get more for my buck as well, and not the deceptive advertising.
no AC. There's crackheads. Boxes are everywhere. You get the stuff. It's basically the same price as Walmart. You go to checkout. Self-checkout's closed. There's only one
Same as
person in the line.
Walmart.
There's
It's
8
close
people in
to
front
Walmart.
of you. Fuck.
And it's like Walmart though, they close their self checkout all the time. It pisses me off. Same with let's see, same with which one? Same with Winco too. But that and Vallarta. It's like I say more so with Walmart. Of course, we're just. I hate that they close it down. They say, well, we don't have enough people for that, and I think it's because it has more to do with security and stuff like that. But
Fuck that. And there's
Definitely
one
scary.
employee. Yeah.
That or next year, the consumers will be buying more discretionary
It's a PvP zone.
type of goods. So maybe
yeah.
the fundamentals
Dollar
could get
Tree
a little
is-
bit
It is
better
for
for the
the
dollar
PvP
stores
zone.
with consumer spending, but you'll see other
There's more
retailers
PvP
outperform
versus
because they're
PvE,
more exposed
you know,
to the discretionary merchandise.
Yeah.
Look at the merchandise breakdown for the 3 major dollar store brands. Dollar General and Family Dollar are both about 80% consumable items. Dollar Tree has far more discretionary products.
Dollar Tree has all kinds of bits of bullshit. So much random bullshit at Dollar Tree. Like if you want to find like a blue pineapple, like it's made out of plastic, you go to Dollar Tree, it will be there. If you want to get like a thing that has like like deer antlers on your head, you will go to Dollar Tree, it will be there.
President-elect Donald Trump ran his campaign pushing for higher tariffs on goods imported from China.
Ooh.
That will affect Dollar Tree especially, as the chain imports over 40% of its merchandise, mostly from China. That's much higher than its other brand, Family Dollar, and its competitor, Dollar General. Plus, its fixed price $1.25 model means margins would be squeezed even tighter. The chain is focused on introducing more multi-priced items to increase spending at its.
Are you fucking kidding me? Ups the mass price to $7. $7 fucking dollars. Are you kidding me?
nope.
That's insane. $1
That was March
equals
6,
$7.
2024.
Why do they even? Yes. Why would you go here? Might as well go to Target at that point. Yeah, bro. Like that's Target
Well,
prices.
Target.
Not even
That
Walmart.
core Dollar Tree model has a really nice niche. That everything's $1.25, so you get
Yeah.
smaller pack items, you
Walmart's
get special
cheap,
deals from
Target,
suppliers.
yeah.
You start selling branded items at $2, $3, $4. Those are the same items
Who
that
the
are.
fuck goes to Dollar Tree to spend $5 on Valentine's Day bullshit? Of course, this is insane. Fuck, you get it at Walgreens for less
Well,
than that.
depends. Some people do. Some
at
people
grocery
do.
stores or
Us.
at Walmart, and so
Fuck.
maybe a sales lift, but also maybe longer term competition.
The minimum
Some people
salary
pay
threshold to qualify for
quadruple,
overtime
triple that.
pay is set to increase on January 1st, 2025.
The dollar stores, store managers, small box, oftentimes in rural, lower cost of living locations, oftentimes make less than $59,000 on a salary basis. So,
Well, that's what they do is they put somebody from hourly to salary, and they say, we're going to pay you a lot more money, and you have to be here 85 hours a week.
if this rule change goes through,
Yeah.
it would
Yeah.
cause expense pressure on the dollar store for both banners.
Another consideration for future success is leadership. Dollar General's CEO is on his second stint running the company. Dollar Tree CEO announced he was stepping down at the start of November 2024.
Oh,
A Dollar
bet.
Tree spokesperson told CNBC Dollar Tree and
He's made his money. They made their money. They made their financial success. They knew this is going to happen. They have to cut 1,000 stores or more, probably another 500 or more. I mean, they knew this is going to happen. So, I mean, he made his money. He said, fuck everybody. Go screw yourselves. I made my money. You made your money. I'm out.
Family Dollar play a
This
vital role in
corporate
providing
for it.
high-quality, low-priced items that help our shoppers do more for less. With new leadership, we are continuing on our journey to transform the business and position ourselves as a leader in the workplace and
Cap.
associate safety through meaningful
Yeah.
investments. Dollar General declined CNBC's request for an interview.
I'll bet they did.
With succession
I'll
planning
bet they
and
did
economic
decline.
uncertainty a question mark for both companies, it's increasingly clear that getting the dollar store
course they
businesses
did.
back on track is going to require a multifaceted approach.
Oh my god.
Dollar stores
Smoke
are
up.
content.
They have to be cheaper. They have to be cheaper and more convenient. And right now, they're not. Like most people, and not most people, but a lot of people have like something like Amazon Prime, or they can get like, food delivered or something like that. And having Amazon Prime, it
places
might
still-
seem like a luxury
yeah,
thing,
yeah.
but if it's $100
Fresh
over a whole
food, I
year,
should say.
there are a
Delivered.
lot of people that are, working class
Dry
that have
food,
that.
you can.
With a mix of self-inflicted problems and also problems that they're contending with because the macroeconomic
Self-inflicted?
environment is
Yeah.
just a lot tougher.
Self-inflicted
people who
problems?
shop at dollar stores tend to have less income, and so they are going to
EBT's food stamps, by the way.
feel every push and pull
Yes,
of
it
the
is,
economy.
Oz. Thank
But
you.
at the same time, these retailers have to get their stores
Mm-hmm.
back in line, and to draw back shoppers and build more loyalty, they need to mind the store.
Yeah. You can go on Shein and AliExpress and get the same junk at better quality. Yeah.
Yeah, and like I said, there's been a variety at Walmart, Winco, and Aldi. Better level up atmosphere, better atmosphere. So it's like, why am I going to go to these dollar streets where you have these people cracked up, spun out on drugs and stuff, causing trouble, cause fights inside, which there has been, I've seen. It's like, keep in mind some of these happen at Walmarts as well and stuff. But the atmosphere is not as bad. So, anyways, buddy, tell me what you think.